think.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's session of Spark in Ignite Your Inner Light. So, I welcome you all for today's session and for an impactful meditation and wisdom session. So, let's all begin this amazing session with a power packed meditation for calmness and more clarity. So, this is week 3 and session 2, and we have a great master ahead to talk about a session on a topic for all the youngsters to have a clear mind in anything that they do. So let's all begin with meditation and then go about with the session. So everyone, please sit in your comfortable positions without any disturbance. If you have your spectacles on, please remove that. Clasp your hands, cross your feet, close your eyes, and slowly observe your natural breath. No thoughts whatsoever. Meditation is all about being with ourselves and observing that breath within. Observe on your in breath, out breath, and just be with it together. Do not think about past, future, or any other problem. Right now is the time for you to focus on your present self and travel within. Do not open your eyes until said. Let's all do an amazing meditation with music and just observe your natural breath. the natural breath. Be with your breath the last 1 minute. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly remove your hands. Place them on your eyes for 5 seconds. And come back to the present now. And open your eyes. Yes, so hello everyone, and I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful and impactful meditation. Let's all settle down slowly. Yes. So I hope you had a wonderful meditation and are pumped up and full energetic for the session going forward. So before we get into the session of Spark and for today's wisdom session, let's all listen to a wisdom bite by Patriji, who talks about the importance of youth and what does the youth need. So let's listen to his message for today's session.
What youth can do to make the changes in the spiritual system of our country.
Youth, what is youth? Basically, youth is very dynamic. They want to do something. They only lack the direction. What to do, what not to do. So meditation enables you to understand what to do, what not to do. With a cool mind, you can always decide properly. With an unruly mind, with a disturbed mind, you can't decide anything. And when you decide also, you will take wrong steps. But when you consider a problem with a cool mind, you know which way to go. Which you know, you come to understand which is good for you, which is not so very good for you. So, with meditation, you will understand the direction in which you have to move. And youth have to move ahead in the life. So they have to be very firm. They have to have firm knowledge of in which direction we have to go. The direction is given by the meditation. That's why meditation is very important for youth.
Yes. So that was such a wonderful message, and it is very much related to the topic that we'll be seeing today. A clear mind is always a young mind. So where do you get that clarity from? It is through meditation. So to talk about this topic, we have Mr. Balaji Donthi, who is a spiritual and meditation coach and has been in this meditational journey since his young age. So he was introduced to meditation and began his spiritual journey in the year 2005. His transformation from being a techie in the corporate to coming into meditation and teaching of thousands of people as a meditation coach. He's conducted several online sessions and offline spiritual courses in Chennai and all over the world. So his experience in meditation and wisdom through spiritual science is infinite. he also authored his first book called The Meditation for Enlightened Living, which is also useful for the beginners into spirituality and meditation. He is also the founder of Satyam Pyramid Spiritual Foundation and has established a pyramid center for the use of the public. And it is called as Bogar Pyramid Meditation Center in Chengalpattu, Chennai, where many people can come and do their dhyana sadhana in the pyramid center in Chennai, and it is for free of cost. He has also received Dhyana Yoga Ratna in the year 2025. And by the name, we can understand that he has also received a doctorate. So he was honored with a doctorate in the field of Doctor of Spiritual Science in 2025. So what more could be the better way to learn from him and know from his experience as to why a youngster should have a clear mind and how meditation and spirituality will guide you through. So yes, over to you, sir, for this amazing session, and we're all excited for this.
Hi friends, good evening. And if you are joining from some other country, good morning, and good evening also, good afternoon. My dear friends, my dear masters and my dear gods, and my dear young minds, let us have a small satsang. Whatever I know, I would like to share today. Before that, I'd like to tell you something. I joined meditation in 2005. During those periods, I was 25 years. My age was, I mean to say, my physical age was 25 years. I was in Paima. What, Vandana? Still do I am in Paima right now?
I think you are, but not officially.
Everybody, whoever practicing meditation, whoever is having clear mind, they are in Paima. Right? Because, just a minute. Because the age, what we consider normally is physical age, but nobody considers mental age. So when you talk in terms of mental age, those who are doing meditation regularly, those who are upgrading their minds regularly, those who are maintaining their minds very clearly, they are all in Paima. I mean to say, they are always young. That's the reason the Hanuman, the Lord Hanuman, is always called as Chiranjeevi. Who is Chiranjeevi? Who is always young, who is always able to do anything at any time without any kind of hesitation or regrets with regards to their physical bodies. Do you agree all that? Right? Lord Anjanaya Swami is also in our Paima. Agree this, please. Right. So let me share a small PPT so that everyone can take a screenshot. That's the only reason I'm sharing this screen. In general, I don't share any kind of PPTs. Today, I sat for some time and prepared this just for your sake. Is my screen visible to you?
Yes, sir, yes.
Is my audio clear?
Yes, all good. I can go ahead.
Right. So, my dear friends, what is clear mind? We are telling this as clear mind is always a young mind. What is clear mind? Let us go through one by one. Where is your mind located? Is that in your physical body or out of physical body? A physical body is just an entity, a physical entity. And your mind is not in your physical body. it is out of physical body. Somebody may ask me, if I ask somebody, where is your mind? Somebody people show like this. It is inside my head, inside my skull. If your skull is opened and checked, you can find only the brain, not the mind. To clearly tell you, brain is the hardware of the mind and the mind is the software of the brain. Right? Where is the software? It is out of your physical body. In spiritual terms, if we want to tell where exactly it is located, out of 7 bodies, the mind is third body. First body is physical body, second body is energy body, and third body is astral body. We say like that, right? So the astral body is also called as mental body, which is also called as, in general terms, the mind. This is where the thoughts comes. In this picture, you can see a yogi is sitting in meditation, and around him there is a structure, invisible structure that represents his mind. Out of that mind, you can see so many thoughts that is popping up inside his mind. Something like work, home, his growth, commitments, entertainment, children, meditation, so on and so forth, including negative emotions, negative thoughts. Mind is a mixture of all positive and negative thoughts. And it is our duty to bring down all the negative thoughts or ignore all negative thoughts and increase the positive thoughts, which are useful either to you or to your family or to your community or to the world. If you are working like that on your mind, we can say that you are working for a clear mind. Right? Nothing is achievable without doing proper strategical work. People may think strategies are for business, for marketing, for something, for earning money. Even for spiritual growth, a strategical thinking is more important. In terms of spirituality, the main strategy is, if you are able to get the answer for your circumstance, for your thoughts in your minds, is it useful or not? Instantly you should get it. If you are able to get the answer, you are already in the clear mind. But people don't get that answer. Even though they get that answer, they cannot put it to the action. That's the reason, instead of having the clear mind, they are in the clutter mind. Right. Today we will see how a clear mind can be constructed and what is the destination of a clear mind. Of course, you may be having some clear mind. Where are you moving forward? What is your destiny? What do you do with the clear mind? What is the final point of a clear mind? Those things we will see together in a short time, my dear friends. See, generally, we will be having mundane mind. What's mundane mind? It's a kind of routine. Nobody wants to change. Nobody wants to inculcate something new into their life. Thinking the same thing, doing the same thing, wishing the same thing. And they are afraid of changes. They are afraid of upgrading themselves. They are afraid of taking one step ahead for their personal growth, spiritual growth. So these are the kinds of minds, are the steps towards the final destination. A mundane mind, when it is worked, can be transformed into clear mind. A clear mind, when it is given with proper inputs, it can become a wise mind. And the wise mind, when it is given with the spiritual wisdom, it becomes a spiritual mind. And the spiritual mind, when it is put into action, becomes a pure mind. Right? Our destination is to become a pure mind. Mind. What is mind? Mind is manas. Manas is manishi, manidan. In Tamil we call it as manam, manas. In Telugu we call it as manas. Manas is mind, manishi. Manam is manidan. Right? A mundane mind is nothing but a mundane manidan, a clear manidan, wise manidan, spiritual manidan, and pure manidan. Right? Let us see how we can move from mundane to pure mind. We will see something, some properties, and a formula for getting from one point to other point, upgrading ourselves. A mundane mind is nothing but a mind which does only the routine things. It does not do any other things. It will not think any other things. Early morning, get up, fresh up, eat, go to office, come back to home, eat and sleep, that's all. In the meanwhile, it scrolls something in the mobile, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, threads and all other things, and invite some distractions and involve in external noise which is not even belongs to him. Of course, when you invite something into your life, you will either react or respond to that. That is for sure. But this mundane mind will only react to the life, react to the situations, react to the distractions. Finally get into conclusion that it's all not because of me, it is because of you, because of situation, because of God. No God is there to create some destruction. It's only you who has created. It's you who has decided not to change. It's you who has not taken a courageous step towards a growth. It's your mistake. The mundane mind should grow by following a strategical formula. What's the formula? You have to inculcate some good habits and bring some discipline into your life so that the good habits and the discipline will create the mundane mind into a clear mind. Good habits and discipline are most important ingredients to transform a mundane mind into a clear mind. What are those good habits? What is the discipline? When the time comes, you should act. That is discipline. When something needs to be given, you are supposed to give the right things. That is discipline. When something should not be done, you should not do. When something should be done, it has to be done. They are good habits. When you have a proper discrimination like that, a clear mind starts building up. What we can do with the clear mind? What we can find in the clear mind? It is free of confusion. There is no question of confusion. It knows what it is doing. It knows why it is doing. It knows how should be done. Everything it knows. There is no emotional clutter. Oh, if I say fail something, oh my God, I may have to die. No. You know why you are doing. You know what you are doing, and you know how you are doing. Then where from the emotional baggage starts building up. So, a clear mind will know everything what it is doing, why it is doing, without any kind of confusions. It a stable mind, it will be always a stable. When this stable mind, when the clear mind added with intelligence, the awareness, clear mind knows why it is doing what it is doing, but there is no present moment there. For example, a child, he goes to school, studies something, and comes back. When the father or mother asks him, tomorrow there is an exam, don't you read, my son? He says, no, I already have read it. Tomorrow is exam, no, I know everything. Right? He is not putting a proper awareness whether he knows completely in and out. He knows something. He knows he has to write some exam. He remembers something. He is confident, that's all. Improvement is not a factor for this mind. So, to make an improvement a factor for this particular clear mind is our duty. How do we do that? A clear mind, when it is added with intellectual awareness, it moves into the next step. Intellectual awareness. How do we get that intellect? Either you have to copy the intelligence from the trusted source or from a trusted book or a trusted satsang. Generally, parents and masters are trusted source. They tell with experience. If you do this, this is going to happen. Consider my words. Or read a book who has already experienced and sharing their thoughts. You can take those things as an input and grow from there. A clear mind, when it is added with intellectual awareness, transforms into a wise mind. What is a wise mind? It sees everything clear. It chooses rightly. It understands the consequences, acts with balance. It knows why he is doing it, how he is doing it. And these people will accept any kind of consequences, either profit or loss, either respect or disrespect. Anything it accepts. Only thing it wants is to gain some experience. These minds will always be in the balance. So, from this point, you have to evolve into a spiritual mind. How do you do that? By gaining constant everyday experiences. A new experience should be added into your soul's journey. Only then you are called as wise today, or else again you are a mundane. A clear mind, when it is added with a new experience, which adds an intelligence, wisdom to it, it becomes a wise mind. All right. Next step, when the wise mind is given with inner awareness. Till now, we have discussed only from the outer part. Outer part means 5 sensory organs. You are watching something and you are learning something. You are hearing something, you are learning something. You are experiencing through taste or feel, you are learning something, and so you are becoming wise. So, when you look beyond success and failure and start seeking the truth, you are in the first step of entering into the spiritual mind. Here, the inner experience, inner awareness is most important. How do we experience this inner awareness? Only through meditation. When the intelligence is turned inward, you will experience inner world inside you. You will start finding who you are, where are you from, why are you from. Everything about your past incarnations that is linked to the current situation, current scenarios in your life. You will start reading everything. Instead of perceiving everything through your five sensory organs, you will start moving beyond the five sensory organs through the third eye or the spiritual sense. From there, you are called as a spiritual man, a person who has activated its spiritual mind. He will not just think with the physical perception. He thinks only with the spiritual perceptive, through spiritual mind. But there is no action here. People, when asked, they will tell, what are 7 chakras? Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipuraka, so on and so forth. They will tell all 7 names of all 7 chakras, 7 bodies, 7 stages of soul, 7 lokas, higher lokas and 7 lower lokas. Everything they will tell. What are you doing, Baba? When somebody is asked, morning I wake up, eat breakfast and go to office and come back and sleep. What is the use of your spiritual mind? What is the use of your spiritual brain? What is the use of your spiritual life? Who is gaining? Nobody is gaining experiences, either you nor somebody else. So when the spiritual mind or the spiritual wisdom put into action, which is usable either to you or to somebody in front of you, around you, or to the world, is called as a pure man. And those people who are thinking like that always is called as pure minds. They are free of ego. No more ego is there with them. Their minds are filled with full of friendship. Their minds are filled with full of compassion, full of joy. Right? Always step into the responsibilities. They may forget eating. They may forget sleeping. But they keep doing the responsibilities without fail. That is the highness of a spiritual mind. They work for their inner freedom and freedom of others. They teach spiritual science. They do all spiritual sevas. Nobody can make them stop. Not even somebody, nobody can stop somebody who is a spiritual mind. Are they not connected to them? Yes, they are connected. Are they not connected? No, they are not connected. The same answer. 2 answers for same questions. They are like that. Nobody can stop them doing their spiritual seva. That is the greatness of a spiritual mind. So it is our duty as a human being to move from mundane mind to pure mind. The purity of a person can be seen only through actions. Nobody can tell, see that yogi, how long he is doing meditation. Nobody is able to stop him. He is not stopping since 1 year. What is the use? Of course, you are doing so many works, inner works Of course, you are increasing the vibration of the place. Of course, you are putting sankalpas, so many things inside. But these people can't see the actions, right? When you do some seva, you are said to be a pure mind, my dear friends. So, the key takeaways today is watch your thoughts always, whatever it may be. If they are useful, consider them. If they are not useful, immediately ignore them or cut off right away. And cultivate mental discipline. Turn off the distractions. Your mind is your asset. It's a field of energy. It's your duty to take care of your mind. How do we take care? By a proper discipline and cultivating the good habits, so that your body and mind together sync and do some seva, spiritual seva. Clear all mental clutter immediately when you identify them. This is how you keep yourself young. The less clutter you are, the more younger you are. The more clutter you have, the more older you are. How do the people? Some people, when you go and ask something, you say something, no, these things are not useful, these things are not bad. They say something. They can't accept something new inside their mind because their minds are already filled with garbage, clutter. They are young. They are not young, they are old. Their bodies may be young, but their minds are old. And choose the thoughts wisely. Every thought consumes energy, the very spiritual energy which you gain through meditation. So choose the thoughts wisely. Immediately cut them off. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, some thought enters into your mind from external agency or from inner. Immediately cut them out. You are cutting to keep your mind balanced. And start doing seva. Whatever possible you are doing, keep doing the seva. That's more important to maintain the purity in our action, purity in thoughts, purity in words. My dear friends, just wanted to give you a small example. I know Vandana since 20 years. She is a pure master. Can somebody stop Vandana doing spiritual service? Nobody can stop her because she is a pure mind. Her actions are pure. Her intentions are pure. Her words are pure. The pure minds are unstoppable, my dear friends. So let us be pure. Let us aim for purity. Let us do pure seva. Thank you, my dear friends.
Thank you so much, sir. That is very insightful, I must say. Even though we've been hearing all of these, since many years, and most of us do know, but we tend to forget to put these into practice, and that's where we have that border, and that's why we're not able to become those young minds. So I think all these insights are helpful for all our participants, and they will put that into practice in their futures. So thank you so much. And I must say, in this session, the person I'm talking here with so much confidence, I think Balaji sir was the first person when I was almost 7 years or so. He used to bring a camera to our house and be like, come on, we'll shoot a video, tell something. but I wouldn't open my mouth at all because of the shyness and everything. But I think that you're the first person that approached, okay, let's take a video when I was that young. So I'm forever grateful for that, and I do remember that.
Let me share you continuation of your words, my dear friends. She was some 6 or 7 years old. To take her experience, I have offered chocolates to her. I will give you one dairy milk. Can you please tell me how many minutes have you done? She used to laugh. She used to give a gentle, childish smile. So something like that. We have pushed her. See, you were sitting in meditation, right? How did you feel? She tell one word answer. And then later I taught her. No, you have to tell in a sentence. I was sitting in meditation. I saw colors. Right. Since that time I was seeing Vandana. What more can I tell her? She is a pure master
Thank
for
you
my eyes.
so much, sir. And I'm very honored. And thank you for giving your time to us and spending it with us by giving your knowledge and your experience. So let's all get into the Q&A sessions. So if any of you have any doubt from this session or in general, being a youngster, we all have doubts. So let's put forward, and sir is ready to reply to all that. So anyone who has any doubts or regarding this session and or in general, you can raise your hand and we'll unmute. Okay. Think. Shilpa, can you unmute now? Yeah.
Yes, Namaste, Masters. Thank you for sharing the wonderful knowledge, sir. I am very new to this type of sessions. Um, what are the basic steps we going to do when the negative thoughts came? Most of the percentage come down to me about the negative thoughts after practicing the meditation. But also sometimes the negative thoughts I can't control. How can I?
Right. First, let us understand why negative thoughts are coming. Right. It's just because right from the childhood, nobody has trained us how to handle the thoughts. We copied from the surroundings, how people are reacting, what people are speaking, what people are telling us, and we molded our brains, we molded our minds. When we start molding our brains, how do we mold our brain? By creating the neural structure, neural networks. When you keep on thinking the same thing again and again,
Hmm.
the neurons in our brain will create a network and it keeps wiring again and again. And these wired neural networks will always keep firing together when a particular situation comes. Even though if the positive situation comes, the negative neural networks which are framed inside us will manipulate the situation and gives a negative result. The person may be doing a very, very purest, wonderful work, but what our mind, what our brain transforms it. He might have given some money by somebody, so he is doing, that's all. He doesn't have any other work, so he is doing. So, my dear friend, there are two persons inside us. One person who always wants to do good work. Other person always wants to do some chattering, do some negative commentary, do some negative actions. Who are those two persons? Two neural networks wired together. Our brain has certain cells. those cells are fed with some negative and some positive network. If your network is more in the negative side, or more neurons are wired together in the negative side, that will take up every situation and start commenting, give the commentary, give the judgment in the negative way. How do we control this?
Yes.
By proper meditation. In meditation, what do we do? If some thought comes, what do we say? Keep
Accept the
observing the breath. If any thoughts arises, cut the thought and immediately bring back your attention onto your breath. What are you doing there? You are cutting the neural networks which are not needed. Keep on cutting the neural networks by ignoring the thoughts and keep on reading the books, keep on joining the spiritual sessions. You will keep on increasing the positive neural networks. Once this is done, once the threshold of positive neural networks, positive wired neurons increases more than negative, then you will see the things as it is, the situation in front of you. You have to cultivate. It is we who has wired all the neural networks in a negative way. It is us who has to break them and convert those neurons or connect those neurons into positive wires. You have to give a lot of effort for doing this. You don't have to worry. If any thought comes, just follow one principle. Ignore it or cut it off. This is the only way you can make your positive mind more stronger. There is no other way. If you eat some medicine to control your thoughts, sorry, you are not controlling your thoughts. You are controlling your brain. You are reducing the brain's activity so that both positive and negative comes down and you will feel some relaxed. But neural networks are hidden inside the brain. You have to act on them. The only thing you can do is work on them. How do you work? If any thought comes, consciously cut them out. But the monkey inside the mind will not allow you to cut. Hey, only once. Let me go to last and beat that fellow and come back and then I will cut. No, you have to stop the monkey immediately. Because once the monkey goes to the last and beat him and come back, other monkeys will join together and bring new things, negative things. So my dear friend, when you face any negative thoughts in your mind, gently cut them, that's all. Do not worry. Do not feel insulted. Do not feel guilty that you are getting negative thoughts. It is natural that every person will get negative thoughts. Even to a yogi, negative thoughts are common. But what yogi do is always watching his mind. If any negative thought comes, immediately disconnect it. Cut it off. Send it out. He will not give his energy to it. So that neural network of negativity will die immediately. It is our responsibility to build the positive neural networks in our mind, brain, so that you always be pure in your words, thoughts, and actions. This is how I do. I
Wonderful.
suggest you to do this also, this like this.
Yes, I hope it was helpful and very insightful as to how it arises and how to deal with it. Most of us do not know how to deal with it. But
Yes,
this is quite helpful. Yep.
sure, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Vandana, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome, madam.
Sure, I always in the presence and practicing this, and I built more positive thoughts. cut down the negative thoughts. I got one idea. Means not only in the meditation, in the other works, if we got, I have to cut down the negative thoughts, and I make practice following that tips. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, madam. Thank you.
Thank
So we have one more doubt in the chat box. That is, what is the importance of Sajjana Sangatya?
Sajjana Sangatya is purely meant for clearing the clutter in the mind, purely meant for building the positive neural networks so that your brain and becomes usable in seva. Your mind becomes purer. So when you are not doing Sajjana Sangatya, you will not understand the direction in which you are going is correct or not. The experiences you are gaining is right or not. So that is the reason you have to attend Sajjana Sangatya. Through Sajjana Sangatya, you will get confirmations for your experiences. Earlier, when I am doing meditation, I don't even know about third eye. It was 2005. I don't even know about third eye, how it will be, how should we use it. Nothing. People are telling their experiences. When I went to the classes, somebody said me, I saw some colors. Let me tell you shortly that clearly, everything, whatever I have seen there. In 2005, September, the first session, I went to Sunita madam's house. Sunita is my teacher of meditation. She taught me the meditation and introduced Patrici. I went to her house and sat in meditation. Around 10 people were sitting, and I was the last person to join. I was just thinking when to come, when will these people say, okay, I want to just get out of this place. That was the thoughts coming in my mind. After 45 minutes, they said me, okay, open your eyes. I opened the eyes, and they asked everybody, what is your experience? Some person, he said, it was 45 minutes, but I felt like 5 minutes. I just commented inside my mind, you might have slept. That's the reason 45 minutes, maybe 5 minutes to you. You had a good sleep, I think. That was the internal commentary which I did. The second person said, he said, I was able to see some pictures, some hills, some valleys. I just commented inside me, this fellow has got dream also. Good sleep plus dream also. Right? And the next person, he said, I was flying in clouds. I went to Himalayas. I was able to feel the chillness of Himalayas. He said, this guy has become mad, telling something, what feathers and all the things. Everybody said the same thing. I don't know everything because I don't have experience. I just went to home and started practicing meditation daily because I want to know whether it is true or not. I was in an experimental phase, doing experiments with meditation. If I find some goodness, I will continue. If not, I will leave it. That's all. That was the mind I was having during those periods. So after some 40 days or 45 days, I just experienced. Somebody came into my ears and they said something. Life is beautiful. Life is simple. Life is excellent. Who said those things? I just went to Sunita madam and I asked, nobody were there in the home next to me, but I am hearing this sound. Where from this has come? Your third eye has activated. Then I understood. Oh, those people on that day, what they have told is true. See, the confirmation comes from Sajjana Sangatya. I got confirmations for third eye experiences, astral travel experiences, wisdom experiences. Many things I got confirmation through Sajjana Sangatya. But some experiences I may not have. When you get so many confirmations, if the experience what the people are sharing with you will become an input for you to work on yourself, to gain more experiences. That's how Sajjana Sangatya will give some confirmations and will give some experiences as an input for your personal journey. It is more essential.
Wonderful. And I hope that cleared your doubt, Vishwa. Thank you so much for putting that forward. And I hope many whoever had this doubt, it got cleared. Thank you so much, sir, once again for coming and giving us your time and knowledge and for helping us have a clear mind going forward. Thank you so much, and it was a pleasure having you.
Thank you, Vandana. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So, yes, friends, I hope you had a very insightful and wisdomful session. And going forward, as we just discussed about Sangatya, so we have to listen to an experience sharing, right? So, I mean, that will give us more understanding about others' experiences and their life journey into spirituality. So, for that, today we have Chandana from Karnataka with us today to share about her spiritual and meditational experience. Yes, Chandana.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. Well, namaste everyone. Firstly, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to the Paima team. Well, before I start, I want to say heartful gratitude to Patriji sir. Because of him, like I am what I am today, because of the teachings he has given us, and that has given me a lot of things, whatever I want in my entire life. So yeah, with that, I just want to introduce myself. Well, my name is Chandana. I'm from Bangalore. So I work as a product design engineer at automobile industry. So I came into meditation in 2021. So the reason I came was I was tested COVID. So I was hospitalized for almost like 10 days. I and my mother both were hospitalized. And during that time, like we didn't have anything to do. Like doctor would come and check us and then he go. So that time, my aunt, she asked us to do meditation because you guys have so much of time. So then we started. So initially, I could not even sit for 5 minutes because of the health issues I had. I would sit for 5 minutes and I would cry. My mom, she helped me to overcome that. She would say, no, no, you sit, you will see what it will give you. So slowly, I started doing, like I think on third or fourth day, I sat for almost like 20 to 25 minutes. So that was like highest time I sat. And after that, I felt some shift. I was so happy, though I was having health issues, but still I was at bliss, complete bliss or happy state. And I thought, okay, this is not a big deal. I will overcome even this thing. So after that, like I started meditating like for 4 days again, and we got discharged. We came out, and doctor said that it will take almost 15 to 30 days to recover because I lost my senses like smelling sense, taste, everything. But because I would say this happened only because of meditation. I would give all the credits to meditation. When I was doing meditation, something started changing in me. So that's when in 7 days I recovered completely. I was like super healthy person. I was eating everything. I was so happy, and that was like health wise. It gave me so much. Similarly, in my career, like I was graduated in the same year, 2021, as an engineer, like graduate engineer. I wanted to work at my dream company, but I was a person who was very shy, introvert, less confident. When my mother or my friends would say, "No, you should be confident," I'm like, "No, what is that? How can you say you should be confident?" Because my belief was that a belief in yourself and a confidence is like it's a born gift. You will get with that only. It's not something you can inculcate in your like as you move. That was my understanding. I never understood that thing. Even I joined engineering, still I was in that state. Only when I started reading books, doing meditation, listening to the masters from PMC channel, that's where I understood no, nothing is like born gift. You can get it even right now. Then I read a book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. It gave me a complete new sight altogether. I understood my mind power, that just my mind power, I can achieve whatever I want. So that's how I achieved my dream job as well. So where I am today, right now, the phase, it's a beautiful phase. I can't even thank enough for what I have right now. And I give all the credits to the meditation. A person who was less confident in herself, who thought that she can't do anything, right now, I can do anything. I am like like I was a fearful person, but right now, there is nothing which can stop me. So everything happened because of meditation, and I was consistent about this. But even I was in a phase like after doing meditation for like almost like some time, I stopped in between because of my work pressure and all. So that time it hit me very hard. It, because again my mind was cluttered. As sir said, sir has given a very wonderful session on clearing the mind. Like clear mind is always a young mind. That's very true. Because that time when I stopped meditating or reading books or anything, my mind was piled up with negativity, with a lot of overthinking of like, no, if I don't do this task, like my manager would say me this one, because I was just 21-year-old. And that's when I started experience about the confidence and belief and all. Starting it was so nice, and I thought, okay, I meditated for so long, now I am a new person, so that's enough. But no, we have to be consistent and we have to do it daily. So during that time, I got a, like I was sleeping, I got a dream. It was just a dream. So the thing is, in that dream, Patriji sir came and he was in a meditative state. That's all. Nothing else it was there. So the next day, I remembered that okay, I have forgotten the path. And then during that time itself, universe had put everything so beautifully that during that time only I got a chance to go to Awakening Youth, which was conducted by Paima. There I had learned so many things, people how they are creative, innovative about the things they do, and how confident they are, the way they present it. It gave me another version. So I just want to say that just by doing, practicing meditation, book reading, and listening to all the sessions, wisdom sharing sessions, I became a altogether new person. So I just want to thank you for this opportunity. Yeah, over to you, Vandana.
Thank you so much, Chandana, for sharing your wonderful experience with all of us. And yes, I've seen you from your initial stages to now. And I'm very glad that meditation and Paima has always been a part of your journey, and we could listen to that. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, and as we come to the end of today's session, I would like to give one challenge and end it with updates of all the PIMA activities. So the challenge for the coming week is, since we heard that, yeah, a clear mind is always a young mind. So all of us tend to take decisions in our day-to-day life, right? Be it anything, major decisions or minor decisions, anything, but we have to apply our mind. Most of the time, we seem confused, stressful, or very anxious about all of those. But this time, the challenge is whenever you take a decision or do a small task, I want you all to be mindful, clear, understand what decision needs to be taken for the particular thing instead of taking decision in a hurry or hasty. Just give it a clear thought, understand the pros and cons of taking any decision, and then go about it. So, in that way, we are always conscious, aware, and understanding towards what needs to be done with a clear mind and an awareness mind. So that is for the coming week's challenge, and I hope you all follow it and share with us the coming week in the coming week session. So, coming to the PIMA updates. So the first update is from the Andhra Pradesh team. So Andhra Pradesh team, we have Ugadi celebrations starting from 13th March to 19th March happening at the Vashishta Gautami Pyramid in Peravaram, Andhra Pradesh near Rajahmundry. So in this celebrations and in this event from 13th to 19th, they are putting up a Paima stall in the event where you can go meet youngsters, like-minded people, and have few activities and meditation done in the stall. So you can also make a number of friends and understand their life journeys and experiences, what they have gained through meditation. Another update is we have from Tamil Nadu. They are doing weekend sessions called the Soul Selfie. Let's capture our inner beauty. So these sessions take part from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of every week. That is from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. So we'll be having meditation for half an hour and wisdom sessions for half an hour. And in the weekends, we also try to inculcate creative sessions and interesting activities. So this is from the Tamil Nadu team. And from the Karnataka team, we have a 21-day online session for youth that is Master Your Mind, and it will be conducted in the language Kannada. It is starting from 2nd March from 9 p.m. to 9:40 p.m. So what you can expect from this session is you'll have group meditation, discussions like Sajjana Sangatyam and journaling. So I hope all of you will take part in your respected state sessions if you're interested. So this was about the PIMAS updates for the coming week. And for today's session, thank you all for joining us and being with us and experiencing this amazing feeling of wisdom, meditation, and Sajjana Sangatyam. So thank you all for joining in and see you all next week with another super duper session. And in the meanwhile, share this session with all your friends and tag them along with you in the next week. Thank you so much and have a